Okay, starting off, this is exactly how we are going to create your job guide. Okay, we are going to be using a Google free tool called the Google Docs. You can still use your Google Slides to do this, right? Basically, it's somewhere you have to create your ideal job that you want to focus on. You don't want to do a lot of things. You don't want to do everything, and at the end of the day, you do nothing, right? You want to focus on your ideal job that you want to do. So the best way to find your Google Docs is to click on the nine dots. You click on this, and you can scroll down, and you can find your Google Docs here, or you can simply click on google.ads, docs.google.com, right? Docs.google.com. You can simply click on that and you can be able to find your Google Doc. So you click on your blank document, just open up a blank document so that you can put up a complete job guide that will guide you on what you're going to do. You know, what you're doing is to be specific with the kind of job you want and exactly how you're going to do it. So, um, so this is what you do. You can rename your document. You can call it job guide, right? You can say job guide. So you have renamed your document. So this is where you write up the ideal job situation that you want so that you can always come here and update your job. So let's say you're looking for a digital marketing job, okay? Remote position, remote digital marketing job, okay? So you can do a lot of things with this. You can just caption it and you can just type it as my ideal job, right? This is just going to be your title. You're looking for a remote digital marketing position where I can, okay, where I can work 15 to 20 hours, right? I can work for 15 to 20 hours a week, right? And then your salary, uh, you want a salary of maybe $2,000. You want a salary of $2,000 per month. So, you get the whole idea now. So you list your ideal job and exactly what you want. Okay. You list your ideal job exactly the way you want it. And you can always come here to update and then create a good job guide that will guide you in exactly what you're going to do. So you list your job, the kind of jobs you want, you name them, you make sure you are specific with the kind of jobs you want to do to find online. Now, just like I said before, you can use Google Docs just like I'm using to keep track of the kind of job you want, or you can still use Google Slides, right? You can still use Google Slides to do this, whereby you create slides. So both of these tools are free, but I prefer to use Google Docs, so because it's much more effective for me and it's much more easier for me to use this. I don't have to be creating new slides. Some people prefer using slides, some prefer using Google Docs. So personally, I prefer using Google Docs. So this is how you create your job guide that will guide you. Now, the next thing you are going to do that now the next thing is that once you have created your job guide, the next thing to do is to create your job search plan. Okay, this is your ideal job. It can contain a lot of things. You can now create your job search guide, right? Now, here is the part where you write out exactly the places that you want to focus on to get jobs. You can go to places like Glassdoor, for getting jobs. You can go to places like Zip Recruiter. Okay, you can check out places like LinkedIn. You can check out places like Indeed.com. There are a lot of them that you can check out on. And then the most important thing is that while using Google brings all these job platforms together, and in one search you can be able to find jobs that you can have links that will take you straight to these platforms that you can find jobs. Okay. So in one search on Google, you can always have access to all these platforms, and most of them will prompt you to open up an account with them. But a lot of them will not care if you have an account with them or not. They just want you to be interested in a job and give you access to apply for that job, right? So you can do this every day, and you can have a search guide that will guide you. The next thing that you're going to do is to actually search for jobs. And there are a ton of ways that you can do this. Okay, search for jobs. Now, a lot of people already know how to use search, but there are little skills, there are little things you ought to do that you're supposed to do so that you can be able to search for jobs the proper way, right? So if you open up your home tab on your system or on your phone, you might want to log into Google with your Google Gmail, with your Gmail. You might want to be logged into Google, right? If you don't know how to log into Google, just type on google.com, and then you can use your Gmail and log into Google, right? So once you've logged into Google, that's when you are going to perform your search. You can just type in remote digital marketing jobs in the US, or in France, or in the UK, or in France or in the UK, or wherever you want to search for. So it will bring you here. Now, I'm logged into my Google. I'm logged in with my Google, right? That's why my picture is right here. You might want to do the same. Okay. You might want to do the same with your email. Now, if you are logged into your Google and you are searching for jobs, right? And you search for jobs like this, remote digital marketing jobs, name it. So it will bring out all these places, all these jobs. Look at this. You can apply for this at uptalent.io. This is JetZ. This is Rain Focus. And there are 100 more jobs that you can apply for. If you click on them, it opens up. You can apply for all these jobs. Okay, you can apply for all these jobs here. So what you actually have to do is that focus on here. Look at this. It says jobs, right? And then you look at follow. Now, once you click on this, okay, you will receive emails. You will receive daily new jobs into your inbox on daily basis. Any new job posted on any website that is linked to Google, you will receive a notification in your email that such a job has been posted. So once you click on follow, look at this. It says you will get daily email updates for this search. Okay. You can manage it from here to see if you can get job notifications every 7 days, every 3 days, or every 4 days. Okay. You can click on that manage button to manage it. So, but right here, here is a list of jobs that you can apply for. Okay. Now, once we click on one, let's assume that we are focused on this and we click on this, right? Once we click on this, you see here, it's giving us the job here, and it's giving us the company, showing us everything. Here is the the website of this company. I can easily click on this and go to their website, and you can read the full description. Now, here is the part where you have to focus on, okay? Read the job description very well. If this is what you want to apply, if this is the kind of job that you identify with, and you know that the nitty gritties and the specific of these jobs is what you are already searching for, then you can go ahead and apply. That is when you will focus on the next, on the next part of this video, you focus on it. So the next part of this video is actually to find how to write your resume. Now, before we get to that part, here is when you find your job description and you read this job description and it aligns with what you want to do. You might want to take this job. You might want to open up this job. Okay, all right. So you might want to open this on a new tab, and you might want to copy in the link. No, you should grab this link, and then the next thing you do is very critical. What you are going to do is to actually save this job so that you can get to this job later whenever you want to. And what you are going to use to save this job, you can actually use your Google Sheets. Now you can go here on the 9 dots, open it up, and then you can access your Google Sheets. Now you're using your Google Sheets because you want to save this job and you want to update on this job, whenever you want to. Okay, you want to update your progress on these jobs, right? So you can actually come here. Using Google Sheets is very, very easy. You can come here and you can type in company name, and in the next box you can type in website, and in the next one you can type in it could be anything. You can type in status, right? Status. And then in the next one, it could be anything. So you can type in company name, website, status, and you can type in links. So you can have it like this, or the status comes before the links. And make sure the status, let's call this links, and then the last one, let's call this status. Now your company name is, we're going to go back and find this. Company name is Fresh Prints. Okay, we're going to add this here, Fresh Prints, and then you can copy in the website. You grab the website and put it here. Now the link here is where you will paste your link, right? You paste your link here, and then you see this link is too long. You can actually hold here and drag this link, or you can actually you can do some text wrapping. You can do it like this. Okay, you can have some text wrapping so that it will be on the same block. So you can come here and type in your status. Your status could be to apply. Okay, to apply. So you see, you have your company name. You can type in the website of the company here, and then you can click on the link. The reason you have this link to this job description is the reason you have a link to the job description is you want to get back to this job anytime that you want, right? You want to get back to reading the job descriptions because you are going to be needing them when you are about to apply, when you have applied for the jobs, and maybe you get an interview to come for the job. So you are going to be needing this link so that you can easily get back to your interview and use everything in the job description to answer your interview questions. Very, very important. That's why you might want to grab this link and keep it very well so that you can always get back to it. So you can grab this, you can apply to this job. And then when you apply to the job, you can come back to the status and change it to applied. Now, when you are called for an interview, you come back to the status and change it for an interview so that when you land the job, you come back to this and click landed, or you click you can click it good, or you can write it anything that you want, right? The importance of this is that you keep track of the applications you send and the status of those applications that you have sent, right? So that's the importance of this. So the next thing you are going to do once you have identified a job that you want to apply for, the next thing that you might want to do is to craft your resume. Now, you can do this, you can achieve this using the Google free tools you can find on Google Docs. Again, you can go to your Google Docs, right? You can open up let's open up a new Google Doc here. Okay, let's open up a fresh Google Doc so that I can show you where you can find your resume. So it's right here in your presence. So once you open up a Google Doc, the default setting you see is that you can find resume templates that Google has already organized here. So you can click on template gallery. You can find a host of other templates here. Look at this. You can choose from any of those templates, any of these templates. These are just resume templates you can just copy and paste, and all these are free. Okay, so if we use this resume, let's use on this, let's say Swiss, right? If we click on this, so you see this template has been arranged for you. This resume template has been arranged for you. All you need to do is to swap your name and put in your name, your address, your email, links to your portfolio. And for the interest of this video, if you haven't watched my video I made on how to create an irresistible portfolio, please do well to click on the title card that is coming up right now. Okay, that is coming up right now, somewhere here, so that you can be able to watch this video and see how you can create an irresistible portfolio, because you need that portfolio link somewhere in your resume so that people or your HR manager can easily go to your resume and view what you have there. So you can use this resume template. You can swap it for your skills. Look at this. You have experience, education, awards. You can remove awards. uh you can add it anything you want. You can add it other skills, right? You can add other skills here, and you can just write the other skills that you want. You can swap education, experience, skills. You can swap this and write it soft skills, right? Not just skills. So you can practically do anything you want with this template, thereby preparing a resume that can resonate with your HR manager, right? And all these tools are free. You literally have to get in, do the work, do the job once, and continue to reap the benefits, okay, of this. So this is how you create your resume using free tools. All these tools are free. Both your Google Docs, your Google Sheets, your Google Search, everything is free. It has been made free for you, okay, so that you can be able to explore all these places and find the right job for you. Google has a ton of tools that you can use, and all these tools are free. All you need to do is get in and start working right now and start making that money that you want to make.